Today we discussed about the topic transportation in plants. First discussed about the conducting tissues. The conducting tissues. There are mainly two complex conducting tissues seen in plants. They are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem are the two conducting tissues. Xylem conduct water from roots to different parts of plants. It is a complex tissue. Xylem conduct water from roots to different parts of plants. Xylem is a complex tissue. Xylem conduct water and minerals. The parts of complex xylem tissue include tracheids, vessels, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Xylem is a complex tissue that include 4 different types of cells. They are tracheids, xylem vessels, xylem fibers and xylem parenchyma. Minerals usually dissolved in water and moving through the water, that from soil to the source organ, that is leaf. If we draw the part of a taproot system, we can see different parts. This is the root hair region. Root hairs are the unicellular cells. This is the root tip. This is parenchymatous part and this is the root hair part. Root hair part with unicellular hairs. Water enter into root hair by the process of osmosis. Osmosis is the process where water moves from its higher concentration, that is from soil, to its lower concentration, that is to root hair. Water moves from its higher concentration to lower concentration is known as osmosis. Here soil contains much more than water compared to the root hair cell. A semi-permeable membrane is necessary for osmosis. Here the plasma membrane of root hair act as a semi-permeable membrane. The unicellular root hairs absorb water. Mineral also conducted through water. Xylem tissue is a continuous conducting tissue. Xylem tissue is a continuous conducting system that cover all over the plant body. Water from root transported through the xylem network and end into leaves. Xylem is a continuous system that cover all over the plant body. Water from root transported through xylem vessels, usually xylem vessels, and enter into leaves. Xylem is a network. And then next part, conduction of water. Conduction of water. Conduction of water. There are mainly 4 types of process that helps for conduction of water. First, transpiration pull. Second, root pressure. Third, adhesion, and fourth, cohesion. Adhesion force, cohesion force, root pressure and also transpiration pull helps for the transportation or conduction of water. First, transpiration pull. Transpiration pull. What is transpiration pull or what is transpiration? The evaporation of water through aerial parts, especially leaves of plant, is known as transportation or transpiration. The evaporation of water through the aerial part, especially leaves of the plant, is known as transpiration. Transpiration means evaporation. The evaporation of water through aerial parts. Aerial parts means parts that are seen above the soil. Aerial parts of plant is known as transpiration. Transpiration make an upward pull of water. Transpiration make an upward pull of water through xylem vessels. So water and minerals move towards leaves. Transpiration also helps in temperature regulation. Transpiration make an upward pull of water through xylem vessels. So water and minerals move towards the leaves. The photosynthetic process mainly occur in leaves. The photosynthesis need water. So water and minerals move upward towards leaves. Transpiration also helps in temperature regulation in plants. Next, the root pressure. Root pressure. What is root pressure? Continuous absorption of water by osmosis which develop a positive pressure known as root pressure. Continuous absorption of water through roots by osmosis which develop a positive pressure known as root pressure. Continuous absorption of water through roots by the process of osmosis which develop a positive pressure known as root pressure. Continuous absorption of water through roots by the process of osmosis which develop a positive pressure known as root pressure. Transpiration pull and also root pressure helps for conduction of water. There are two other processes helps for conduction of water, that is cohesion force and adhesion force. What is cohesion force? Cohesion force. Attraction of water molecules in xylem make an unbroken water column in xylem vessels helps for water movement. Attraction of water molecules in xylem vessel make an unbroken water column helps for water movement. Water have the quality, that is simple water droplets attract each other and make a large water bubble or water column. So attraction of water molecule in xylem make an unbroken water column in xylem vessels helps for water movement. Attraction of water molecules in xylem vessels make an unbroken water column, unbroken water column that helps for water movement. Next process that helps for water conduction is known as adhesion force. Adhesion force. What is adhesion? Attraction between water and lignocellulose wall of xylem helps for water movement. The xylem vessels made up of lignin and cellulose, mainly lignin and cellulose. This lignocellulose material have the affinity of absorbing water. Attraction between water and this lignocellulose walls of xylem helps for water movement. Attraction between water and lignocellulose wall of lignocellulose wall of xylem helps for water movement. Next topic, transport of food and other substances. Next topic, transport of food and other substances. Translocation. First topic that related to conduction or transport of food, that is known as translocation. Transport of food material is known as translocation. Translocation. What is translocation? Movement of organic and inorganic solutes and materials from one part of the plant to another part is known as translocation. Movement of organic and inorganic solutes and materials from one part of the plant to another part is known as translocation. Movement of organic and inorganic. Organic materials means materials with carbon molecules. Organic and water is inorganic material. Glucose is organic material, C6H12O6. Organic and inorganic solutes. Solutes are the solid particles. Solutes mix with water to form solution. Solutes from one part of plant to another part is known as translocation. Example, metabolic products. Metabolism means all chemical process that take place inside the cell is known as metabolism. Metabolic products like glucose. Glucose is monosaccharide, and sucrose, that is disaccharide, and amino acids, that are the part of protein, and other materials that produced by plants delivered to storage organs like roots, fruits, seed and growing organ. That is the metabolic products like glucose and sucrose. Glucose monosaccharide and disaccharide and amino acid, that are the part of proteins and other materials that produced by plant delivered to storage organs like roots, fruits, seeds and other growing organ. Example, metabolic products like monosaccharide, glucose, disaccharide, sucrose, and amino acids and other materials. That produced by plants. All these materials are produced by plants. That produced by plants delivered to storage organs like root, that is storage root, like tapioca, sweet potato, etc. are examples of roots that store food material. And fruits also store food material, seeds and growing organs. Here leaf is known as source. Leaf is the main part that produce this such type of food material. Here leaves are known as source and the storing part is known as sink. The translocation took place from the source, that is leaves, from leaves to the sink part, that is the storing part, seeds, fruits, roots, etc. Phloem conduct food material. Phloem conduct food materials. Phloem is also a conducting tissue. Phloem conduct food materials. Phloem is also a complex tissue with 4 types of cells. They are sieve tube, companion cell, phloem fiber and phloem parenchyma. Mainly the translocation took place through the sieve tubes and companion cells. If you like this session, please like, share and subscribe.